Good morning, 8:41 now. It is time for Dan Darou's Daily Destination. And this morning, Dan is helping test out some of the foods and drinks you may soon find in your favorite restaurant.
This is pretty cool. It's right here in Colorado. Dan joins us live from the Innovation Center at Centennial this morning to tell us more. They're actually bringing some of this food to the desk as we speak, Dan.
Whoa, look at this.
Just assure me, Mr. Darou, that you didn't have your fingers in this stuff.
There are cheese curds on this burger.
I promise my fingers were not in it. And also, for all future kids right now that want to be television news anchors, just remember, you have to really like food because you're going to get a lot of it. That's all I'm saying. Hey, look, it's not Manny, Mo, and Jack. It's Zach, Richard, and Scotty. And these are the guys, you know, you go to your favorite restaurant and you look at a menu and you're like, okay, that's an interesting menu. Or I don't like this menu. Or I do like this menu. Who creates the menu in my favorite restaurant? Well, you guys do, and guys like you do it, right?
Certainly, absolutely. We create the magic behind the scenes.
All right, now listen, what are some of, let's do some bragging. What are some of the restaurants you guys work for right now?
We're doing, restaurants like Applebee's, Denny's, Dave & Buster's, Schlotzsky's. We're creating new innovation for them, new food innovation, trendy foods, things that are consumers are craving, craveable food.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
Now, how do you determine, Zach, Chef Zach, that, okay, this is going to be a good meal or it's not going to be a good meal? Do you have like focus groups?
We do a lot of focus groups, and we talk to consumers who are based on, you know, if we're talking to Denny's, and we're going to talk to a Denny's consumer to find out that if we put this item on the menu, will you come more often to try the product?
Now, do you ever have menus that don't work? Like, okay, well, let's try this, let's try that, or let's dip some corn in some pepper sauce. Oops, it didn't work.
I personally don't, but Richard and Zach do quite a bit.
There's a bus, and you just threw them under it.
Yeah, actually we're working on seasonal corn right now, and hopefully this will work for next year because we work almost a year out on quite a few items.
Do you ever look at a menu and say, oh, wow, or do you create a menu and think, this is what I want to eat? Or do you think about the client's wishes?
Always the client's wishes, and part us as well, because you got to believe in what you do. So. Zach's awesome with that. He's very Southwest. Richard's in the bar, and I do a little bit of everything.
Wait a minute. Richard's in the bar? I need to be in the bar, too. All right, listen. More importantly, you guys have some food as well. But earlier, I was kind of like making a joke, cracking wise, like, oh, they have all their secrets in here, future menus and whatever. I was just kidding. They really have them in here. So you do not want to touch this. This is very. I said you do not want to touch this. It's very valuable.
Dots are good.
That's where everyone keeps the important stuff, in the Dots lunch pail. What are you eating there, Darou?
I'm eating chicken. I'm sorry.
We have some of that here. We're gonna show so you can see it close up too. So this is a take on churros. I just tried one of these.
Kind of like a potato-y churro thing.
It's really good in a skillet there. And then here's the chicken I think Dan was just eating, and it's got corn and then some onion rings. And this is the cheese curd burger that we were talking about.
I'm about to chomp on that. I've just decided the test kitchen is my favorite place ever.
Put that in your mouth.
Will do. Coming up tomorrow, we're getting ready for the 4th of July. Dan breaks down what's legal and what's not when it comes to fireworks. And we promise we will not let him have a lighter. That I can assure you.
Just
I
want you to
love
know.
how they do the corn on the cob, though. So kind of make your 4th of July festivities a little fancy schmancy.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go.
Keeping
Great
the husk
idea for you.
on, kind of pulling it back.
Yeah. Put a little cheese on there.